Q3E10, Strengthening Marriages and Families, a Biblical Perspective. Introduction. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we have a special topic that can truly impact your life: strengthening marriages and families from a biblical perspective. We'll dive into some valuable insights from Ephesians chapter 5, and I'll also share some practical object lessons along the way. So, grab your Bible, and let's get started. Section 1. The Biblical Foundation of Marriage. Our first section focuses on the biblical foundation of marriage. We find guidance in Ephesians chapter 5 verse 25-27. 25. Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. 26. To make her holy, cleansing her by the washing with water through the word. 27. And to present her to himself as a radiant church, without stain or wrinkle or any other blemish, but holy and blameless. This passage reminds us that marriage is a divine institution, mirroring the relationship between Christ and his church. Just as Christ's love for the church is sacrificial and pure, our love in marriage should reflect the same. Let's understand this concept with an object lesson. Imagine your marriage as this puzzle. Each piece represents a different aspect: love, respect, communication, and more. Just as every piece is crucial for the whole picture, every element in your marriage is essential. When we follow Ephesians chapter 5, we complete the puzzle beautifully. Section 2. Mutual Submission and Love. In Section 2, we explore mutual submission and love in marriage, based on Ephesians chapter 5 verse 21-33. The Bible teaches us that both spouses should submit to each other out of reverence for Christ. Husbands are called to love their wives sacrificially, just as Christ loved the church. This kind of love is selfless and caring. Let's derive some lessons from the teeter-totter. Imagine your marriage as a teeter-totter. When both spouses submit to each other, it's perfectly balanced. But when one side loses balance, it affects the whole relationship. Just as in Ephesians chapter 5, mutual submission and love keep your marriage balanced. Section 3. Applying Biblical Principles. Now, in our final section, let's discuss applying these biblical principles in our lives. Ephesians chapter 5 verse 25. Husbands, love your wives, as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. 26. That he might sanctify her, having cleansed her by the washing of water with the word. 27. So that he might present the church to himself in splendor, without spot or wrinkle or any such thing, that she might be holy and without blemish. God's plan for marriage and family is a beacon of hope. Whether you're married or not, these principles can guide your relationships. Object Lesson 3. The Garden. Think of your marriage as a garden. Just as God intended the Garden of Eden to be a place of beauty and harmony, your marriage can flourish when you apply Ephesians chapter 5 principles. Regular care, communication, and biblical guidance are like the nutrients that make your marriage garden thrive. Conclusion. So, there you have it: strengthening marriages and families with biblical wisdom. Remember, Ephesians chapter 5 shows us that love, respect, and mutual submission are the cornerstones of a healthy relationship. Just like our object lessons demonstrated, it's all about balance and nurturing. Let's strive to build strong marriages and families, reflecting God's love in our lives. Please like, subscribe, and comment. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comment section. Together, we can create more meaningful relationships, one step at a time. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you in the next video.